Okay, the job is done. Silence falls. Hello, David Paul here as well. Right, what we got now? We got all this wood here. We got some bits here that would come in useful, or maybe go on the fire, I don't know. And trash over here, which they say they're going to dump on the coconut trees as a sort of mulch, like fertilizer, as they say. Not really much of a fertilizer, but certainly good mulch. And I've got all of that wood there, and all of those 3x3s up there, and down there I got these lengths which will be used for the bed. As I say, I don't think I've got enough there, but in amongst it there is another log there which I can pull another plank out of, and maybe something in the middle. I told them to cut this log below, and I don't think you understood, but I want to get them under control, because I'm scared that they start chopping stuff up that I don't want them to chop up, because they see things as rubbish that I don't, you know, because you've got all these veiny edged things and slices off a plank, off the edge of a tree and so on, which you can incorporate into designs, but of course if they go and put a chainsaw through it, it's screwed. And getting the deal in life is to get long lengths of wood. If you can get long lengths of wood, man, it is a difficulty, you know, getting long lengths of wood. You can pretty much fabricate everything out of short bits, but getting the long lengths, the real nice long runs of the eye, you know, without breaks, that is difficult. And I've got it, so I'm determined to keep a hold of it. Now what happened is my sister-in-law just made a comment. This is nicked that off. She says I can have this tree, you can have it, you know, well, I'm buy it free. So I'm not going to do that. Don't ever take anything for free, because things are cheap, you know. And what happens is if you pay for things, you motivate people to sell you other things and find other things. And the value of the other thing is way beyond getting something free. People never get this. They never get it. Landlords in particular, they get people in and they don't look after them, and then they lose good tenants and then get rubbish tenants in. There's an incentive for both parties to want to be a good tenant and the other want to be a good landlord, and it works, and life is much easier, and then you can expand knowing that things are okay now. So let's have a look at this tree then. They just dropped it, and I said, oh God, don't start cutting that one up. And the reason why is because I just can't cope with the amount of wood now. So she said, no, I'll just drop it. So the thing is, we dropped it, and it'll lie there and start to dry out, and that's that. Now this is interesting because look at the colour in the centre there. It's what we call maculae coloured, you know, pinky salmon pink. It's not very wet, that. It's surprisingly dry. And that is mahogany, and it's great, but it's not one of my favourites because, as I say, it poisons other trees, and it also it turns dark very quickly. So when I come back, I may slip that into another video, you find that that's actually brown as hell within a matter of days. So if you want to live in a dark house, I mean seriously dark, but there's some mahogany leaves down there, then that's fine, but I need a bit of daylight in the house, you know. So that's it, all finished, and they're all going to go home. Now they tell me that it was 600 and something board foot, but we're going to call that 700, right? The whole thing. So 700 is about £10, and they're charging 8 pesos per board foot. So I'm going to call that, I'm going to take that up to 10 pesos. So that's 7,000 pesos now, and 7,000 pesos, which is divided by, how is it? It's about £100. That's £100. £100. Well, it's a lot in a way, but not a lot at all when you consider what came out of it. What came out of it is thousands of pounds worth of wood for £100. And I'm ready to rock and roll now. I'm ready to start construction, which I will do tomorrow, because today's my birthday. I got a cake. I got to eat my cake, go down to Isla Resort and have some fun. Chat to some ladies, because the present one is not interested. So there you go. I am intent on not spending the rest of my life on my own, and also not dying on my own, which my friends seem to have a passion for that idea, like dying on your own. There's just no need, you know. A lot of people here, you know, I'm 70 today, but there are a lot of people here who are dead, who I knew, you know, from when I used to come here before. One of whom died in his 20s, drank himself to death with Tandiwai. If you want to do that, the Philippines is a place you can come here, sit on your backside. I know a German guy earnestly trying to kill himself with the drink. It seems to be his intention. Sits there all day just drinking in the chair, in the garden. He's got a belly the size of the moon, and I don't know what's got into him, because he used to be an airline pilot, and he seems happy at it, but that's his intention, and it's not for me. So God knows how long I can live. Doing this, I can probably live to be 100. Be active, that's the thing, be active. Yeah. And stay alive, see the world and what happens, you know. It's been a great journey, time travelling through the decades. I've seen a lot, and the world's becoming the thing that I want it to be. You know, we've got communications and amazing tools and stuff. Things like 3D printers and woodworking tools and God knows what. And once you start applying them, what you can do as a human being is going to be awesome. Even with some simple power tools. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. Atilago, pakita tayo sa kana. O mamaya. See you later. Jesus be with you.